Postseason football, Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, Prescott. And his first look is incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. Open man, Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play here for Dallas.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defenders.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cook. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
That catch good for only a couple. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
This complete to Martin. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run. It's Sanders. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Here's Sanders. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing, Cook. This is Smith with a grab. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Once again with Sanders. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4th.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. The kick by Elliott is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd down, Elliott. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And this is caught by Martin. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the conversion. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Not bad.
A give to Elliott.
What happened?
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down.
What did he do?
Running gets him to about the 44.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3-and-out.
Some gay shit.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of
Where the rest of these clowns at?
To find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They're looking for
We already knew that was happening.
Picked off at the 36. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets up.
That's your boy.
TD. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They're not trying to hoop as usual.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot.
What you want, Kirby?
That's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Oh, good move. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their
I was going to see if he
timeouts.
wanted to hop on. All them niggas got their shit muted.
And talk over what to do next. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
I'm playing this nigga first.
Now Prescott.
Y'all been on down lane when you done?
He's got
Yeah,
his
yeah.
receiver Cooper. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I'm watching this little, they having like an all-time draft jump on TNT.
Prescott on 1st down.
Yeah, but they doing like the top 75 players or whatever. And then it's like
And down to the 7-yard
Garrett
line.
West, Dominique,
The Cowboys
back
gonna
in their
use
whole
their
crew.
second timeout
They,
now,
all
as
that
they
shit.
get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this
Fucking Dominique Wilkins' ass had the first pick and picked himself. Like, in your wallet.
Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
You gotta pick MJ or
Cowboys have
Kareem
taken the
first, bro.
lead. Extra
highlight
point
reel.
splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
I think Dominique Wilkins top
The
50 all
kickoff
time.
unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I mean, where do you count him as a small forward or a shooting guard?
He
What would you say?
Already at the line, this Philly offense.
Yeah,
set to
but
go.
he
And with
was
25
fucking
seconds to
jacked.
go. We'll see how they want to play this.
But I don't even know
A good
if
push
he
there
in my
from
top
that
5 or
offensive
either
line.
one of those
Able to take that
positions.
forward for a gain of about 6 on 1st down.
So that's how your top 50 would be. But it would be a top 10 for each position. Yeah, top 10 for each position, right?
But then you know what I'm saying, you got a couple players that's like better than him.
So we have reached halftime.
That's
here
different
with the
position, you know what I'm saying?
Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
I think if you look at it for real, yeah, he is.
Ready with our EA Sports halftime
But it's just
report. Coach.
tough.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
That's B or
It's
Kirby.
the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we
B-
resume
Yo, you been in here breathing heavy lately, bro. You alright? We just gotta make sure you good, bro. I've been thinking you been peeing here.
Set to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the
That
game?
cocaine catching up.
Right there, and I think
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Nah, that's P. He sleep.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. And that one is going to
That nigga
sting.
knocked.
First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
Boy,
And you
I
have
tell
to
you.
know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like
Oh,
this
that pussy.
was
He
not on
thought.
that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to
So
establish
y'all playing it
momentum
fresh,
is
Dion?
very key.
Yeah.
Crucial.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. A strong run.
We pretty much all just got
And he's going to be brought down just
beaten
shy
death
of
'cause that
5
man
at
be
the
wildin'.
6. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Yo, P.
Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown number 15 of the year.
Yo,
The
pussy.
Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and through. And the lead now up to 14.
Hey,
Damn. You alright, brother?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, one play interception. So
He's
should be fresh.
gonna be holding his nose when he be sleeping.
I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because a one-play drive.
I'm tired of what this guy.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league.
That's how his kids be.
Someone around the NFL, they also...
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I said that joke to my dad earlier.
DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Breaks through the contact. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
He gonna clip you. Better quit talking that shit.
He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed
Your
it
boy
away.
Ralph.
But that brings up 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. But he'll get this away.
You gonna find him in his room? Swinging from the ceiling fan.
And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cook. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Isaiah McKenzie, 33 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Play action now. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
What up, P?
It's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter.
What you got going, bro?
The box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Wake your sleepy ass up, G.
Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, normally you
Who was
might
the five?
start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know. Maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right?
Black Jesus here, bro. We good now.
Switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Throwing.
What happened?
Prescott.
Defense.
And it's complete to Martin.
He's really on.
And he is
I'm
out of
gonna
bounds,
say
getting it down to the 10.
10.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot.
Yeah, I couldn't do the 2 off lights last night. I was like,
inside
I'm
the
good.
5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slam.
They doing the little, I was telling them they doing the little draft jump with the top 75 players or whatever. Your nigga Dominique Wilkins had the first pick, picked himself. I was like, hey, yo.
Again, it's Elliott.
He's bugging.
Take it in for a Cowboy score.
Still, bro.
His second TD of the
He ain't no MJ and no Kareem.
And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Starting the team. I'm starting the team. I ain't never picking him. It's not that he's a scrub.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Just put Larry Bird on that, man. He know what's up.
Isaiah
He
McKenzie
dropping him off.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better?
Fuck yeah.
Be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win.
Looking
Yeah.
for more there on first
He's
down,
OC, bro.
but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 40. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them.
Yeah.
Gets big yardage and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Nah, Robinson like 8 on centers.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Malone,
This game was decided a
Dirk.
while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
What? Barkley?
Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
You ain't gonna take Dirt?
Let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a...
Yeah, I think that's right, though. I think they top 10, but not 5.
And they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now.
What about Giannis? You putting Giannis in your top 5 yet?
No.
I can respect it. I can respect it. And then what, Barkley 6? I can respect it.
And they will take a knee here.
What about AD? He got a chip. He just soft. He been hurt, bro.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now.
Nah, he top 10. He ain't top 5.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Now, talent-wise, he top 5, but... No, it's no other bodies that's fucking being able to handle Giannis, so he going at everybody. Ooh.
Well, Charles, it's one
thing
that's
another
thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean,
don't do that, P. He was your man. He was your man about 3 months ago. Don't do that.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Don't do that,
Cowboys, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3.
Just because he on your squad now, don't do that,
head
bro.
to Baltimore to take on the Ravens.
Don't be flat. You was on the Ben Simmons train hard, son.
Due to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8.
Don't say he asked now, because he not on the squad no more.
In Washington.